shores of the Tennessee River. Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. This game been looking forward to it all week. The Vols will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense will be first on the attack. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Going up top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And they can't make the connection on third down. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and looking for Naylor. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time.
But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Off play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Snags it over the middle. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. This drive will open from the 15. RPO complete to open the drive. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Blazers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got...
There he goes. Touchdown, Blazers. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Region fires complete. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. Spins away from the defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just
can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
Gets it to him on the screen. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He gets a hand on it, and it's blocked. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Back to throw, it's Kitna. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's a hit. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here is the Tennessee offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. With the catch, it's Matthews. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for space. It's Thomas. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and they extend the lead to 4. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hand off from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Under fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Here's the pressure. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Tennessee! He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
The give to the tailback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! These guys are really
recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over James Madison. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up with the 28.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's a reverse. Runs through the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
The Blazers will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO fires complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying the run, it's Thomas. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Aguilar. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses...
Touchdown, Tennessee! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Breaks into the open. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Finds his man. It's Milner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Blazers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Blazers send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Wants to return it. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. And the Vols want to move quickly.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Got it.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Kitna. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
And the Blazers line up to punt it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. This drive will start from the 19-yard line, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Working that left side now. They stay aggressive. Push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Tennessee.
And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one?
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Volunteers... In a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Matthews. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
Got the quick completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Brown. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pick up at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the ball's on the ground. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Blazers decide to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Bishop. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The ball's in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The RPO is complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big...
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown ball.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. That's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 4. Over Oregon State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll return it from the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Vols will punt this one away. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. grabbed behind the line. It's Milner. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Blazers have their offense in high gear. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jacobs. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, looking for a man. The sure hands, it's Brown. Push down for the tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just
looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hit. First down, but second down's coming up. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely...
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for space, it's Bishop. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. And the Blazers are facing third and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man. Fights off a defender. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the balls are moving quickly down the field. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on a recruiting trail in the future, and, you know, kind of take that, a little rub their nose in it.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Give to the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Short gain on the play before he slides. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on down.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Kitna. Pressure coming. And the ball's loose in the backfield.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Fair catch, called for and made. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw